Greetings and welcome to a Wednesday edition of the Shotgun Start. It is November 12th. Andy, how we doing?
Brendan, I'm doing wonderful. I gotta say, I had a delightful Monday night, and it just rolled right into a great Tuesday.
Why was Monday night delightful?
I was watching a football game, and it just was a fun watch. I gotta say,
Jordan Love looked like Dylan Gabriel out there, just dinking and dunking, missing everything, trying to get 3 points on the board. I think the Bears might win the AFC North. Dan Campbell's calling plays for the Lions now. They might be team turmoil. Packers can't beat the Panthers. Can't score on the Eagles. I don't know. Might be the Bears year.
I gotta say, I think we have a better chance to win the AFC North, as you called it. We have a better chance to win the AFC North, a division we're not in, than we do winning the NFC North, the division that we are tied for the lead in.
We'll see. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, PJ's hero, looked great on Monday night. They look good in the AFC North. So
I'll tell you what, that Matt Stafford take is starting to age like a nice fine wine.
How could it possibly age like a fine wine? It's a take from 10 years ago when they were both on different teams. How could it aged already? It's done.
Just adding fuel to the fire.
You drank
every
the
week.
wine. You drank the wine. The wine aged. It's done. It's out of the bottle.
It does feel like the take was of a certain time frame, and not whatever happens in 2025 does not impact it in any way. But we'll see. I mean, in the end, Stafford might end up having a better career, even without the benefit of playing with the Packers. The Packers foundation around him. PJ just threw himself to the ground with that late take. All right.
This is similar. I want to get some golf talk in here.
Yeah, let's go.
Everybody likes to pile on, my Ernie Phil take. My Ernie was better than Phil. Phil accrued all these accomplishments that people hold over Ernie's head after Ernie had already given his life to autism research.
His life?
Yeah.
I mean, was he like Jesus Christ carrying the cross? What do you mean his life?
Yeah, he's devoted his life to autism research.
No, he has. You're right. I mean,
everybody, that became his kids and autism research became the main focus of his life, and people like to hang all these majors Phil won. It was like, Ernie was done. He was on to the next phase of his life.
Phil's devoted his life to Sable Offshore. Ernie's devoted his life to L's autism research. I think somebody should ask. They get the Schwab Cup going on out there in Phoenix. Some enterprising reporter should ask some of these guys what they think of Sable Offshore. And just get into the muck. Your fellow investment 50+ investment advisor Phil Mickelson. Just ask those guys. It'd be the only interesting thing to come out of that Schwab Cup Championship.
I loved watching. I had the Golf Channel on today, and the show The Drop.
Why would you? Okay, yeah.
There's a huge interview with Alex O'Loughlin.
Yeah,
she interviewed Stephen Alker. It's like a 15-minute interview.
I mean, that's the number one player in the world.
It was all about him playing on the Champs Tour.
Oh, God.
It's quite. I don't understand why you're laughing. It's the number one player in the world.
I'm not laughing at Stephen Alker. I'm laughing at the notion of a 15-minute Stephen Alker interview on American television in 2025. Can't have it.
I mean, the logos that Alker donned is incredible. It's like a bunch of made-up companies.
Just Sable type things going on.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, some of these
companies. They asked him about Phoenix Country Club, and he goes, "It's just a place that it just inspires you to play more golf. You want to just get out there and play more golf." What does that mean?
You were locked in on this interview. I didn't expect you to come with Alker quotes for this Wednesday podcast. All right.
What does that mean? I was watching the Golf Channel. I got an interview. I got an interview with Alker, and then I also got an interview with Stu Sink.
Okay.
Where they asked about, Tiger joining the Champs Tour.
Sure. We got, That's all it's going to be the next 3-4 months. Tiger making an appearance. Apparently, he was upright at the some sort of Bridgestone sponsor activation or advertisement commercial shoot. It was shared, so he was upright at least. I don't know.
Do you
if that
think
means
he's going to
coming
be supporting the Blueberry Boys this week?
Oh, because
Be
his
at the
I don't
the
even
Pelican
know.
Club.
Stepdaughter? What would it be?
Girlfriend's girlfriend's daughter.
Yeah. I guess girlfriend's daughter. I mean, I was reading an article about that. I mean, South Florida is just not a real place. It's just not a real place. It's like Mad Libs going on. Alan Kournikova is carrying the bag for Kai Trump, who is the stepdaughter, kind of Tiger Woods, the granddaughter, definitely, not kind of the president. It's just like, what is going on down there? It's just like Mad Libs. The Kournikova thing, just like, I was like, what am I reading?
Wait, is that Anna Kournikova's son?
No. Oh, no, brother. He's
okay.
like 21. He's like 21. Was, I believe, featured in that documentary, The Short Game, or The Short Swing, or whatever that was, with Alexa Pano and them, Alan Kournikova. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know what's going on. It's just the Bad Libs down there with somewhat semi-famous adjacent people. So
I think the tour just put out some Ben Griffin Jupe Life content.
Was it good?
No.
Was it better than the Alka interview or worse?
It was better than that. I think Alex O'Loughlin did a great job with the Elker video or interview.
Awesome. Yep.
I just generally wasn't very interested in listening to Stephen Elker talk, unless the question was like, do you find it disappointing that your career on the PGA Tour will always like accompany your record on the Champions Tour?
That's fair. It's a fair question that needs to be asked. Like, why does this exist? Is it a damning indictment of the Champs Tour? PJ shaking his head over there. Joseph Lamagna has joined us. We're going to jump in. You look surprised. Like you're not here. Are you not here, Joseph? You look like I put you on the spot. Or
did you just want to sit on the sidelines? Do you not want the ball?
I had no idea what the plan was, or if there was a plan at all, per usual. So I'm ready to go.
There's no plan. We're like Arch Manning here, just freelancing it and hoping to, keep the ball airborne past 10 yards.
The only thing is we're not in our Viore. Arch is those ads are just hammer me every day.
Warby Parker.
Arch and his Viore.
It is. Speaking of ads, why don't we just jump right into our friends?
We do need to jump in.
Where do you want to go? Which one should we go to?
I've got some pillow talk.
All right, let's go to pillow talk.
Pillow talk brought to you by Lagoon. I've been dealing with some shoulder and neck issues.
Oh, no.
And I told you I get this pillow from Lagoon, the Otter. I took the quiz. I got the Otter because I'm a side sleeper. Literally, the shoulder thing disappeared. And I've been on the road for 2 nights. And I woke up this morning with just the most awful neck and shoulder pain. And it's, of course, I didn't bring my Otter with me.
Yeah.
I talked about, I don't want to look like a rugrat carrying a pillow around in the airport, but I think I'm getting to that point. And sure enough, this morning I woke up. I had to apply KT tape.
Wow.
To my neck in order to be able to functionally move.
And
it's all because of these damn pillows.
Yeah.
At this Airbnb I'm staying at.
Wow.
Totally jammed me. My head sinks right down to the mattress on it.
Okay.
And listen, get a pillow that is designed. I'm such a supporter of this now. I know this wouldn't have happened if I was at home.
Yeah.
I just hope the pain is gone tomorrow. I'm praying, but I have to sleep another night with these terrible pillows. Get a pillow.
Lagoon sleep.
That is fit to the way you sleep. And I didn't know that I needed this before we got this. But now I'm so in. I'm so in on it. I'm going to contemplate looking like a child carrying a pillow through the airport from
Wear
now
pajamas. Wear pajamas. Carry your pillow. Maybe ride on the suitcase. Have someone, like a little kid holding your pillow. You should do it. You go to lagoonsleep.com/SGS. Check it out. Fill out the quiz. They have Black Friday going on, which I just got to say, I don't support that in any way, shape, or form, but they have it going on. It's November 11th. This is BS, but $25 off every pillow, $60 off 2 pillows, $160 off 4 pillows. Maybe you got a bunch of kids, or you're just living large with, lots of extra bedrooms, guest bed. You want pillows. You get $160 off and 50% off pillowcases. So they got Black Friday going on. I don't think it's even close to Black Friday, but it's available at lagoonsleep.com/SGS. I just want to say, I don't know if that shoulder thing is supported by the American Medical Association or whatever, but in your personal experience, and that's who we're talking about here, is us. That's what's going on. It's really it's supporting your sleep habits and keeping you up.
It's like literally in less pain as a human being.
Love it. Lagoonsleep.com.
That's pillow talk. Maybe this will be a new segment, pillow talk, and it won't always be an ad about a pillow.
Let's begin
Could
with
open up some new audience if we do pillow talk.
Pillow talk. Okay. I don't know if we want to go down that road, but the schedule for the week. Let's begin. My event of the week. I'm going to preempt you on this.
You don't get you don't get a pick event of the week.
Number 1 in my schedule rundown is the Butterfield Bermuda Championship. This is November 13th to 16th at Port Royale Golf Course in Southampton, Bermuda.
Is Kim Swan playing this week?
No. Kim Swan, I think he went 89, 81 in 2022. Never, I looked him up last week. Who was that guy? Kim Swan. He had to start in 2023. He had 2 starts in his career. The 2023 Bermuda Butterfield. Do you know when his start before that was, Kim Swan? His first PGA Tour start.
1994.
Oh God, 83, like the 83 USF&G Classic. So he went 1983 and 2023 Butterfield.
40 years. 40 years apart.
189, 81. The Butterfield Bermuda Championship. With no Brendan Todd or Brian Gay, it's not really a full Butterfield. It's kind of half Butterfield, in my opinion. That's like having a Masters without Woozy at this point. But they're not in the field. I don't know why. It's sort of disrespectful. That's 1 to 4 on Golf Channel, Thursday through Sunday, a 2 p.m. finish on Sunday.
With regards to Kim Swan
podcast,
I mean, he shot 89, 81. Port Royal's hard.
Port Royal could get dicey. Get the winds up. The Butterfield could be a must watch because it can get gnarly out there.
Hey, if you don't love us at our Butterfield, you can't love us at our Riviera and Masters. You got to get that. You got to be willing to love the Butterfield.
This can't be event of the week.
All right.
You know why?
Why?
It's just mean, disrespectful to do to our producer. Not give the event of the week to the Charles Schwab Championship, whatever.
I mean, you were just crushing the Alker interview, and now you're just doing it about face, kowtowing to the producer.
I mean, last year he was there discovering the inflatable colon, driving his car around, thinking about going to the Jets Cardinals game. It's the event of the week.
All right, I love that. We did. I did 6 hours.
We can't make PJ cover the Champions Tour all year, and then the season finale doesn't get event of the week.
I did about 6 hours of 2026 content planning with KVV today. Let me tell you, multiple discussions of getting PJ out to multiple Champions Tour. Business Pete's going to have to eat it and deal with it. PJ's getting back on the road and going to Champs Tour next year.
You know which event wants him maybe the most to come?
What's that?
The South Dakota event.
Really? Is that accurate?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They reach out. Every time we bring up getting them on the road, I get an email, and I forget to respond every time. But I've read them, and I know they want them to come.
All right. So consider this an official reply. Mentioned on the podcast. That counts.
Yes, it's our reply that we're considering it, and we'll follow up.
All right. Notables at the Butterfield. The purse is $6 million, which is just obscene. A $6 million purse for this event.
What's the purse in Dubai?
10.
10. All right.
I mean, it's their East Lake essentially. $3 million for the winner. Yeah. Butterfield, $6 million. Defending champ is Rafa Campos. This is the 7th edition of the Butterfield, which is just remarkable that this has been around 7 years. Notables, Michael Brennan, who wasn't in the field until he won. He tried to Monday qualify. He's the highest ranked player in the field who couldn't get in on a Monday qualifier.
You want to hear another great anecdote from the drop?
Sure.
They had a bet section, a head-to-head bet section. And they were debating back between Nico Echevarria and Michael Brennan head-to-head. Other one was, it was Rico Hoey and Kevin Yu. And then the final one was Justin Lauer or... I can't remember. But
you were locked in. I can't believe you watched this much Golf Channel on Tuesday in November. Incredible.
I had like an hour to kill. I had the TV on. Couldn't take my eyes off it. They had me hooked. I was engaged. I wanted to hear the arguments. I think the two betting analysts who I was not familiar with their work. They. One of them said we don't know when the Michael Brennan train is going to stop, but it hasn't yet. And I thought to myself, I like this guy. Yeah.
May never stop. May just keep chugging along. He might win the career slam. Who do you like, Brennan Echevarria, head to head, Lamagna?
It's not crazy. Nico's like one of the favorites this week, which is probably a testament to why Brendan, this is your event of the week. Not the strongest field. Did just look it up. This is getting about the same number of OWGR points, though, as over the DP World Tour event this week. So,
Jesus.
Tough scene.
That's tough. Can I talk about some Butterfield field notes? Notables are Brennan Campos, your defending champ, Luke Clanton, Adam Hadwin, Matt Kuchar, Frankie Molinari, Brant Snedeker, Sahith making his return, and Danny Willett is a notable for reasons that are unclear to me. He's a notable.
Wendy Clark's not playing?
Not on this list. He played in Mexico last week.
I saw some article about him wanting this nightmare season to end.
Well, he did. It was with Adam Schupak, the Mule Whisperer, as he's known in these parts. And he had this is while we're on it. Wendy had an interesting quote I found amusing to Adam. They're talking about the locker, getting in a fight with a locker.
It hasn't been repaired yet, correct?
No, I've gotten recent texts from the inside the locker room that still has the dent. Maybe it's gotten repaired in the last 10 days or something. Quote, I did something I regret. I brought it upon myself. Any negative press was self-induced and probably deserved. It's a bummer that people don't understand the circumstances. I just got to push pause on that. What circumstances are there to understand other than you got angry and beat the piss out of a locker? It was the locker. Did it instigate it? What are the circumstances we don't understand?
I think the locker said something to him that insulted him.
I mean, according to a United States Ryder Cup ASCAP and NBC broadcaster, Oakmont is partially at fault for this incident.
That's right, for leaking it.
Well, I think that those I could see Jimmy Roberts starting like a voiceover thing that if those lockers could talk, and for one day they did.
They chirped him.
They said, "Wendy, you stink at golf," and that's when he lost his cool.
I mean, just the transition from everything was deserved, negative press was self-induced to bummer. People don't understand the circumstances. Like, what is that transition? I own it. Wait, you didn't get it. You just don't get it, and whatnot. But at the same time, I had to own up to it. I guess. And it was a great reminder for the rest of the year that, hey, I screwed up. I learned a lot, and it got me back to who Wyndham Clark is. On a good walk-off third-person reference to Wyndham Clark. Interesting. The circumstances just cracked me up. I don't know what there is to understand. He's not in the field at Bermuda, the Butterfield Bermuda.
He's out of the top 60.
He's out of the Aon Swing 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
do you is he? He's
sure.
just done. Is he gonna play RSM? Maybe he'll play RSM.
Maybe he will. Maybe he'll wait for. I guess if he's a T-Mobile guy, so maybe AT&T, Pebble, the carrier wars, they might not take him.
Well, I mean,
the Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
Think about he's gonna have to be anybody that's associated with Oakmont on any of those tournament lists isn't gonna give him a handout. Not to mention, this is a tough year. This is a tough year, highly competitive sponsor exemption year. We talk about draft classes. What's a good draft class? What's not?
Yeah.
If you're a tournament with sponsors exemptions for these signature events, what a good draft class. You got Spieth. You got Rick. Rick played his way in. You got Max Homa. You got Windy.
Billy.
Thagala. Billy Boy.
Yeah. Thagala.
Yeah.
Adam Scott.
It's a good class. It's like this current NBA rookie class. Got options, like Ace Bailey, part of the good young core at the Utah Jazz. A lot of options.
I think by the end of the year there will be a subset of golf media that talks themselves into there's nothing wrong with sponsors exemptions. Look at how many quality players they have to choose from.
Someone, you might be able to. That I see that. That's a good premonition there. That someone will talk them into that take.
Look at this. Like the hat went around, and all these guys got a couple starts here, a couple starts there. What's wrong with that?
Let me just tell you some people getting some starts this week who have no business and won't be a part of this argument. No,
Butterfield.
The days are short, and the rounds are long at Port Royal. The fields are smaller because of it. And we got guys. First of all, we got the fellow from the D2 collegiate event, the Lee University. Then I just want to outline, I want to bring to light people's attention to the Bermuda local qualifier. You have to be Bermudan or live there. Now, this doesn't give one spot in the small field already. 3 spots from this thing. 3 spots. Now, would you guess how many Bermudans were in this qualifier for 3 spots? Total number in the field for 3 spots.
12.
27. Not bad. 27, 1 WD, 26 spots.
So you got a 1 in 9 shot. You got a 12% chance of getting in.
Now, earning their way in, and deservedly so, in the most competitive tour in the world, were Will Hadrell, Kenny Lesueur, and Oliver Betchart. Now, Will Hadrell, I found a good article in the Royal Gazette down there in Bermuda. Great article. Will Hadrell, by the way, this event, I think 76, 71 got you in. I know Port Royal can get hard, but that got you clear. Most competitive, 71, 76, 5 over.
147.
Yes. 147 was the third and final spot. Medalist was 144. 2 over. Will Hadrell. So I wanted to find out more about Mr. Hadrell. I'm excited for him to get his first start on the PGA Tour. And he's been in this event a few times from the Royal Gazette. After several near misses, the amateur, Hadrell, is delighted to finally get his chance to play in the big tournament. Quote, these are some bangers. I've been in the final group 3 or 4 times and missed out on the playoff last year, so it's about time for me. Like, it's about time I get my big break on the PGA Tour. Quote, I was telling myself that I was still a decent golfer and it was my time, so I had to do it. I came through and it feels great. Now we get to the good stuff. I'm a little shocked, but I knew I could do it and can't wait to play in this event in front of friends and family to try and make a cut for Bermuda. This is an all-timer. I finished college golf 20 years ago and played a bit of amateur golf here, but I never really took it too seriously and never thought I'd play in a PGA Tour event. I want to repeat that quote of a PGA Tour participant.
But let's also consider somebody saying this before a Major League Baseball game.
Or it's like holding walk-on. I don't know what the analogy is. I finished golf 20 years ago, college golf 20 years ago, and played a bit of amateur golf here, a bit, not a lot, just a bit. And I never really took it seriously. I never thought I'd play at a PGA Tour event. He's your medalist, Will Hadrill. You Google his name, the first thing that comes up is his LinkedIn profile. His LinkedIn, he works for Bermuda Reinsurance. He holds a bachelor's degree in finance and MBA from Texas Tech University. He was about to put the wood to Illinois basketball tonight. So Will Hadrill.
Why you gotta be so aggressive?
He's a reinsurance expert. He played college golf 20 years ago and takes it somewhat seriously.
At Texas Tech?
Yes. I don't know. Unclear. We are so lucky being Bermudan to get to enter this event and have this opportunity, and I've finally done it. So he was flawless on the back nine. This is early October. After
flawless in his even par over 2 rounds event that got him into.
You have to read this series of just car crashes from the 3 qualifiers. The front nine was tough. I lost 3 balls, so I had to keep my head together on the back nine.
I hit 3 balls at a hazard, and so I still qualified for a PGA Tour event. Is rarely said, maybe never said before.
Well, here's Kenny Lesueur, the second player to qualify. It feels good to be back. So this is his second time around. He's back in the pigs. Kenny Lesueur. It wasn't too great as I made only 3 birdies over the 2 rounds. 3 birdies in the 2 rounds, but I limited my mistakes. I would hope so, making 3 birdies. It's always tough on the back nine. He said he carded double bogey at the 14th. I hit a bad drive and had to take an unplayable. And so he qualifies after taking an unplayable and refocused on the 15th. So then you have the third
3 birdies plus a double. I mean, he made a lot of pars. I give it to him.
Yes. Yes. Qualifies. Now the third fella, Oliver Betschert. He's 17. His second go round. He's now done it twice. 17. Wagger ranking in the thousands, not in the 4 digits.
We got to move this kid to Jordan. Get him on that. Get him in those Jordanian tournaments.
All right.
For swagger ranking.
Young Ollie Betschart. It's exhilarating, and it's going to be a long month until the event, but I'm just going to enjoy it. This is my second time qualifying, so I know what to expect. I'm really looking forward to the event. There's a lot of nerves. Quote this from the article. The 17-year-old got his round off to a horrendous start with a triple bogey on the first hole. So you've got a triple bogey on the first hole, 3 lost balls from the other guy, and unplayable for the second medalist or second place. And of his triple bogey on the first hole, Betschart said, quote, "It wasn't the start I was hoping for." No shit. The triple bogey wasn't the start you were hoping for.
He's 17. What was he going to? The reporter probably asked him about his start.
But he's back in their second one. These are 3 spots. So you've got the D2 golfer. You got 3 of these guys. You got, Tugboat, Brant Sned's taking career money exemption. It's not a big field. This is insane, Andy. This is insane that a reinsurance guy who lives in Bermuda just qualifies for out of 27 guys and 2 others. This is unserious. I root for these guys. I want these guys to crush it. I want the 42-year-old Will Hadrill to go out there and make mincemeat of people and take on whoever, Tyler Duncan, Robert Streb. I noticed they got in late. But it's kind of unserious. I don't know what the analogy would be to another sport.
What about these other guys? Henry Smart?
I mean,
Andrew Zielinski and Oscar Coulier. Those are both amateurs. Did they get in via the Monday qualifier?
I think Zielinski
is
the Bermuda
qualifier
universe.
And a Monday qualifier.
I think Zielinski's the D2 college winner. Zielinski Auto Parts. I think I remember him.
What about Oscar Coulier?
He's a Frenchman. I believe he's decent in the Wagger. Brennan didn't win the Monday qualifier, so whoever won the Monday qualifier, beat Michael Brennan at least.
Wait, did Brennan Monday in?
No, he tried. He didn't get in, and he got in via winning the Black Desert and
When was the Monday qualifier? Like a month ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago. And so it's kind of funny. The highest ranked player in the field failed the Monday qualifying the event. I mean, when's the last time that's kind of a unique quirk, right? 48th player in the world, ranked player in the world, didn't get in on the Monday qualifier stage.
You said Oscar Coulier is a highly ranked
Dave Coulier
amateur. What's the highest
Joey.
he's been in the Wagger? Joseph, no looking.
Go, Joseph.
I don't have no clue. Did not look it up.
430. What is it?
Joseph, you guess?
650.
He's 66, but let's just like.
Oh, all right.
66, like 66 in the Wagger.
I mean, you got other guys who are losing 3 balls and they're the medalists.
I'm just saying he's not like 66 in the Wagger. It's not like he's a top 10 kid.
Sure. So that was just an exemption, maybe an invite. Maybe he's got Bermuda roots or something.
What a disaster.
It's a PGA Tour event. This is like if you go to Brian Rollup and say, like, the NFL this week, we're going to, I mean, the qualifier's like a golf week event. It'd be like a fried egg. We decided to hold our events, of which we have one in Bel Air, Florida. Just shout out to that. Register for that event at Bel Air Club in Tampa. We're supposed to get that in. If we just decide, you know what? We're going to host this event. Only 27 people will be eligible. They have to be this, and this. I mean, it's basically like, you're screening people because they have to be Bermudan. It's kind of ridiculous. And we could just say, you have to be a Friday Golf Club member, and 3 of you will get into the Valspar if you play well at Bel Air. That's essentially what has happened here for the most competitive golf tour in the work. 3 spots.
Well, just wait till the DOD King plays in the Good Championship.
71-76. You're in. Boom. All right. I think we should get you a Bermuda residency and then get you out there. Maybe you get blown around at Port Royal. I think there's a chance.
I think I'd have a chance.
I think you would. I'm not. Yeah. Not saying you belong to the PGA Tour, but I think you'd have a chance in this little local Bermuda qualifier. You might have a shot.
Can't wait till there's like some mid-am moves to Bermuda just for this local qualifier to get his day in the sun. I thought Kevin Moore had a great point.
What he said?
He was on the New Club podcast about reinstated AMs. Did you see his little thing?
No.
I'm gonna paraphrase it, say it way less eloquently than he did. But he effectively called BS to the notion of like these guys always say, "Oh, I don't have anywhere to play. Where am I supposed to play?" And he's like, "There's hundreds of pro events in every state. There's all kinds, like play in your state section. Like they have a huge PGA program." And he basically then was like, "It's not about that. It's about the ego of wanting to win the tournament that people actually pay attention to. And since nobody pays attention to the state section stuff, they want it to become a mid-am, so they play in the event that gets the Masters berth, and there's oxygen to what they're doing." I thought it was a great take.
Yeah, it's a good take. Will Hadrill is a proper mid-am. Now he's just playing a PGA Tour event. He's a reinsurance guy in Bermuda.
I think they should send him down to the Devil's Elbow.
Get him in that
event to see if he could get into another one. He might have to take golf a little bit more seriously.
He doesn't take it seriously. He plays a little bit of AM golf. Incredible. That's your Butterfield. I don't have anything else more substantive to say. Do you have any Butterfield notes, Lamagna, that you wanted to get?
You're going after 66 in the Wagger. Have you looked at what Jonathan Bird has done recently?
What isn't his kid pretty good?
Clumsy.
Maybe we should get his kid in for these starts.
I mean, Jonathan Bird is in the field.
Bob Streb's in the field. I think he was the last one in. There's some interesting people for sure.
What's Jonathan Bird done lately?
Nothing. Look at pull it up. He's actually made 2 cuts. His last 2 cuts on the PGA Tour. It's a lot of T45 on the Korn Ferry Tour.
I mean, he's made 2 cuts. I mean, We've had
Like,
segments where
golden.
people are gotten into these events and haven't made a cut on the PGA Tour in 10 years.
Yeah, haven't accrued a FedEx Cup point in the history of the FedEx Cup. We got that last 2 cuts. The guy's basically Tiger Woods. Get out of here.
I feel like you kind of
what's
buried the
wild?
lead on Swan Kim. He shot 89, 81. He was shaking off the rust of 40 years off the tour. I feel like if he'd made the cut, he was going to shoot like 72.
Just needed a couple more
Hitting it
reps.
like 210.
Just needed a few more reps.
Just getting dialed.
I mean, the reality is these events,
Yeah.
they've gotten so much better. I think In Out Alternate got killed because of these. Are one of my favorite podcast segments. They've gotten so much better, but they're yet still so terrible. They just aren't like on its face egregiously awful. But I would say these Bermuda exemptions are on their face awful.
You can't have this in the same and say it's the same league and the same tournament and on the same as, Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, Xander Shaw. Like, it's insane. It's just a different.
What if somebody came back to you and said, well, the Masters has the Asian Pacific Am, the Latin American Am, the US Am, and, the runner-up, and oftentimes, 3 of the 6 of the Am kids in it are largely uncompetitive. And 5 of the 6.
I was going to say more than 3, I feel like.
I was trying to be respectful to the kids, okay?
I got you. I mean, I think it's different. I think that's a distinct field composition. That's not a membership. This is a membership organization, essentially. Now, I get like Butterfield. God knows what Bermuda Tourism and Butterfield are putting into the tour, that they can just hold some event and take 3 spots. It's preposterous. But like, this is a membership organization where, Rafa Campos is like on his last like competitive breath and reignites his career. But he was a member. Now, who knows who's the Campos of this year that had his spot taken by the reinsurance guy. And it just that's all. I mean, it's the Masters is a different deal. Field composition. It's not the membership.
Let's do picks to win. Everybody's got to jump in with a pick.
Oh my God, Echeverria.
I'm all in on the Butterfield.
I can't believe we're at minute 36. We got the DP World Tour Championship. We haven't even brought it up yet. Who are you taking?
Who could be this year's Rafa Campos?
Who?
Streels.
Lamani just had like an aneurysm. Who do you like, Lamani? What do you think about Streelman?
I'm going to go long shot here with Ventura. Christopher Ventura.
Christopher.
That was coming. PJ? Who do you like this week? This little game Andy's got us playing.
I'm just looking at the list. I'll go. One of those aforementioned AMs that Andy hates so much. Justin Hastings is in the field. Can I have Justin Hastings for fun?
He's good.
He's a good player.
We should have extended draft week and drafted 5-person teams for this event.
Oh my God.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Sure.
How is Adam Schenk in the field via top 30 in the FedEx Cup playoffs?
I think it was from last year's Eastlake.
Last year he did make it to Eastlake.
He made it to Eastlake.
I think he was like number 29.
That's what he was in.
Not
every
this
major,
August,
too.
but the August before.
No, like 2024.
I know. You could have. I wouldn't have guessed that in 100 years. I don't remember that at all. Okay.
I'll never forget the playoff run that Adam Schenk made. It's like, I mean,
I'm going to go with Patrick
history
Rogers.
as one of the improbable playoff runs,
There we go. I'm going with Patrick Rogers. Finally get across the lines. Made like 10 million plus. Never won. Patrick Rogers. Going to take him at the Butterfields. Who's your pick,
I mean,
Andy?
if nobody's going to take Michael Brennan, I'll take Michael Brennan.
Oh, God. That is... Price is right. Wait for it. Create the game. Let everybody go first. Have a little fun, and then you go serious. Okay.
That wasn't serious.
Michael
Brennan's not going to win this week.
Oliver Betchard or somebody like that. That's your Butterfield preview. Way too long a Butterfield preview. Elsewhere on schedule for the week, we have the DP World Tour Championship at the Jumeirah Golf Estates. This is not the wind, fire course, but the earth course by Greg Norman in Dubai. It's the last event. There are 50 fellas in the field, otherwise top 50 qualified. Shane Lowry and Ludwig are outside the top 50, but get in via being members of the Ryder Cup team. That's their exemption. Notables are Ludwig, Fitz, Fleetwood, Hatton, Bobby McIntyre, Rory McIlroy, Patrick Reed, just playing everywhere, all around the world, still playing, and Justin Rose. What'd you say?
I love that for P.
Yeah, I mean, yep. Went to live to be home more. He's just everywhere. He's all over the world all fall. The DP World Tour Championship is 2 to 8 a.m. Great coffee golf Friday, Saturday, and then a 7:30 a.m. finish on Sunday. Rory is most likely going to win, I believe, I have it here, his 6th Race to Dubai title. He's won the last 3 in a row. This would be his 7th. I'm sorry, his 7th Race to Dubai, putting him 1 behind Monty, and I think he would pass Seve officially. He might be tied with Seve now. Talked about how this is like, big time stuff for him. He idolized Monty, idolized Seve, obviously. And, adding these Order of Merit, adding these Harry Vardon trophies is an opportunity to kind of build on the resume. So this could be 4 in a row and 7 overall, 1 behind the record holder in Monty. I believe the only other players who have a chance are the Italian Marco Pengi and Tyrrell Hatton, who is not even barely plays, and won, I believe, that Dubai championship at the start of the year. So, but they need stuff to break their way, and Rory to kind of.
These are so heavily weighted to the majors. So, you know, if you play well in the majors, then it's going to carry the day.
You know what else happens if you play well in the majors going forward? You might win the Rory McIlroy Award. Have you heard about this? The newly
I don't know what it is, but I saw that there's a Rory McIlroy Award.
It's essentially how many Race to Dubai points do you get in the majors? Like how well you best European Tour member who plays the best in the 4 majors.
So would you say that Rory is the odds-on favorite for the first ever Rory McIlroy Award?
No,
off the top
he's ineligible. He's ineligible.
Is that right?
He's ineligible. Wait,
he is not allowed to win. It's part of the award. He's not allowed to win, I believe.
Is that true?
I'm almost positive.
What a stupid clause. I mean, if he's the best player,
so
that makes
dumb.
No sense.
What if he wins a major next year? We're just going to ignore it?
I'm just going to ask a question. Did we need this? Did the world need this award? Did we need another award? We've got the Aon,
I think
Nicholas,
they could have let
Jacqueline.
Rory retire before they created this award.
That he can't win, that he's probably most qualified for.
There's going to be the asterisk years where Rory McIlroy won this award, but we gave it to Marco Pengi.
The tank might rack up so many Rory McIlroy awards.
What are you talking? He's
just got to come
anything in majors.
No, he's just got to come in. Hey, he almost came in second at the Open once. It was fine. He's just going to rack up a bunch of T5s.
I don't know. I just don't think we needed this. I think the Rory McIlroy award should be something more substantive and come at a later date. That's all I'll say. Elsewhere, up for grabs, we have the 10 PGA Tour cards are on the line. That they are not yet final. I believe Penge is the only one who's locked up his card. But the others, with like pretty much, I think everyone in the field could grab one of the 10 cards. I believe every single player in the field could jump into that top 10 list and find their way to the Sony Open in January. Names on that list: Penge, Christopher Raitan, so we might be having another Christopher, Adrian Sadier, John Perry, Alex Noren, Laurie Canner, Houghton Lee, Dan Brown might bring his literary career to the stateside. Kaida Nakajima and Jordan Smith are currently, but everyone in the field has a chance to get in there and get a card on the PGA Tour. So some stakes this week on the DP World Tour. Good coffee golf. It shouldn't be is that your event of the week, or you're just giving it to the Schwab Cup?
No, it's the Schwab Cup.
All right. Fair.
Fair.
There's
Not giving it to the DP World Tour. We're giving it to the Schwab Cup.
All right.
Should have waited, 5 to 10 years for the Rory McIlroy Award.
One thing you shouldn't wait for, though, is to go to Rapsodo.com to get your MLM 2 Pro. Maybe the Rory McIlroy's premature, but it's never too early to go to Rapsodo.com and stock up on an MLM 2 Pro and get a free dozen Titleist Pro V1 RPT golf balls when you add the code FRIEDEGG in the shopping cart. This is a launch monitor and a golf simulator that tracks 15 metrics and 2 virtual ranges over 30,000 courses to play. You've got experience with your MLM 2 Pro from Rapsodo.
I've trucked the MLM all over the place now. It's awesome. It's really nice. Like, especially, I think what I got to get dialed in is my at-home setup.
Yeah.
I'm excited this winter. I've got like a perfect space carved out, but to be able to like hit balls in a net, I remember as a kid hitting a lot of balls in a backyard net in the winter, but like having no, I would just be like, I think I hit that good.
Yeah, swinging into the net.
And like, what's cool about this is like you hit it in a net, and it's like, yeah, that was a good shot. Like actually knowing what is going on. I mean, it's kind of amazing with technology, and I think what I appreciate about this technology is like, the cost of it is not exorbitant like a lot of its competitors, and it's really close to the same accuracy as those really high priced competitors where you're spending a small fortune to get that kind of those kinds of numbers.
It's $699.99, which they say is the same price as a new driver, which is, yeah, I mean, I'm more of a Wilson Triton man myself, which might not be at the $699 price point, but it is a lot of those new drivers, same price, and it's backed by none other than the number one teacher in the world, undisputed. Mark Blackburn is a big Rapsodo MLM 2 Pro.
He's
guy.
back working with Homa. Did you see that?
I saw that. Go to Rapsodo, RAPSODO.com, and enter the code FRIEDEGG. You get that extra dozen RPT Pro V1 Titleist golf balls. All right, continuing with our schedule for the week. What do we have next? Oh, we have the Annika driven by Gamebridge at Pelican. Just an awful, mix of words. Just gobbledygook. The Annika driven by Gamebridge at the Pelican. It's the LPGA's last regular season event of the year.
Do you think Gainbridge and Corebridge are competitors?
I mean, they should. I assume they're competing for endorsement of Jacob Bridgman. I would imagine they're just going to war this offseason to get on Bridgman's collar or shirt. But yeah.
He could change his name to the Gainbridge Man.
Or the Corebridge Man. Yeah, could be. All these companies just seem fake. I'm sure they make $1 bazillion. I don't know. It's the last regular season event. Top 60, of course, go to the CME Globe next week. This is on 10 to 1, Thursday and Friday, 2:30 to 4:30, Saturday, Sunday, 4 o'clock finish. There's also going to be coverage of Caitlin Clark's Pro-Am event. I got a press release from Golf Channel today saying, expanded coverage. We're going to be live, soup to nuts, Caitlin Clark Pro-Am round. So we'll have that on Wednesday. Notables in the field at the Annika, driven by Gamebridge at the Pelican: Celine Boutier, Lauren Coughlin, Charlie Hall, Lydia Ko, Nelly Korda, Maya Stark, Lexi Thompson. The retired Lexi Thompson just finished playing out the whole season. Miyu Yamashita and Lottie Wode, will be down there at the Pelican Golf Club in Bel Air, where they'll be bouncing in their blueberry suits. Also in the field is Kai Trump. I don't know if you've heard about that.
Have heard.
Over under the reinsurance guy or no? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I just don't even want to comment. It doesn't seem like it's worth any comment.
Why? Okay, it's not. She's a kid still.
Yeah,
she's not up to LPGA exemption caliber at this point, based on the numbers.
Just like the rant we just went on with the Bermudans.
Yeah.
Like, One of the
all.
things,
No
if
comment.
you're running it, and people are going to say, well, this is what a sponsor's exemption for, is attention. She's going to bring a lot more attention to this event than if she wasn't playing. But at the same time, like, the NFL or the NBA or MLB baseball could do things that bring more attention to the sport, but they also value the idea of not diluting the product by having players that are not to their standard in the event. So I don't know. Listen, this has so much other. There's so many other balls of wax here that I'm not even going to get into with her being in the field. I hope she plays well. I hope ideally, like, she plays a good round and she takes away a lot of experience and helps her become a better golfer, because it's clear that she is really invested in the game of golf and being a golfer. So that's what I hope happens. I think it sucks that, like, either way it goes, that she's going to be subjected to
I told you so, or
shitty online commentary, whether it goes well or whether it goes poorly.
Yep.
And that's just a hard situation for her to be in.
Speaking of attention and the point of sponsors exemption, Justin Sheehan, who I believe is like the CEO or something down there at the Pelican. We've done a lot of reporting, semi-chatter about the Pelican, the quote unquote reimagined Donald Ross. It's sort of the
I played the Donald Ross course.
It was public.
Yeah, it was a hostile takeover of a public golf course.
The big Doyle, I believe the Doyle family has got a bazillion. There's some interesting history to this place. Now it's a fancy Blueberry Boy Club. So this is Justin Sheehan, who I believe is the CEO, but he's like a pro, highly ranked pro. Not quite Mark Blackburn, but ranked. He's in those rankings, I believe. I would imagine, since the Tuesday announcement, this is Michael Bamberg article, that this is one of the most talked about women's golf tournaments that has probably ever existed. Justin Sheehan, COO of the tournaments of Pelican, said in an interview, "It's on the news channels, the sports channels, the number of social media impressions, I guess they call it." All right, don't play stupid. Don't play dumb. Number of social media impressions, I guess they call it, are staggering. Love it or hate it, it's getting people to talk about the event. We're on a mission to grow this game. Oh, at your fancy-ass private Blueberry Boy Club, on a mission to grow this game. Seeing the impact Caitlin had last year was fairly eye-opening. That's fair. That is a fair point. My bad. I thought you had you in the first half, but that's a fair point. They are making a very popular event with some of these moves. And you know what? I don't think it's totally meritless or totally pointless.
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah, always.
Does Caitlin Clark playing in a pro-am
grow the game?
Lead to more people watching this event?
Like
I
on
guess
Saturday?
There's more people that are aware of it.
Yeah. I think it raises some awareness, and maybe they come back to it on Thursday or Sunday. A few. I don't know what the measurable impact is. That's your Annika, driven by Gamebridge at Pelican preview. Last but not least, rounding out our schedule for the week, we have the Charles Schwab Cup Championship at Phoenix Country Club in Phoenix. This is the last
event of the week,
event of the year. It is 4 to 6:30, and then a 6:30 finish on Sunday. Coming down to the wire, I believe the top 5 all have a chance. Nobody else has a chance. Top 5. It's Alker, Miguel Angel Jimenez, Stu Sink, Ernie, and Thomas Bjorn are your top 5 who have a chance to take home the season-long deal.
Hey, Joseph, if you were Brian Rolapp, what would you do with the Champions Tour?
Oh, do I have to say this with PJ here?
Yeah. Yes, you do.
It would get fired so far into the sun that PJ, I'm glad you went to the event when you did.
We'll always have the buzzball content.
I mean, I hope that I maybe inspired somebody to enjoy a buzzball. I hope that my buzzball sales group has better luck maybe this year. As previously reported on this podcast, I can confirm that the Colon Fun Run will be back on Saturday. So it's heartbreaking to miss it, not be out there. But I'm just glad that everybody else. Maybe I could have raised some awareness for the event this year. I thought about pitching, honestly. Because, like, when I got the press release email saying that the Colon was going to be back, it's one of those things. It's like the New York Marathon. Like, you can run and have people donate on your behalf. It should surprise nobody that I'm not much of a runner or, like, much of a physical activity-er.
Yeah. But would you have trained for it?
I was contemplating saying, like, I'll go run the 5K and raise some money for colon cancer. At least that would be, like, a good use of a bit, as I, like, probably died from running a 5K. But no, we're just gonna watch it at home. But I can't wait to watch it.
You can't watch the run.
No, can't watch it. Okay. Well, I'll probably find the local news coverage on the internet, like I did last year when I was trying to figure out why is this Colon here.
Bernie's got to win. Last year of Phoenix Country Club.
I can't remember if it's this year or last year, but it seems like they don't want to do it anymore.
I think it's this year and next. And
yeah,
they want out,
year.
and the PGA Tour like lost their shit about the club being like, we don't want this anymore or something. They got very worked up. Hey, how many times? Go ahead.
I think you did that content planning. I think PJ has to go back for the last year of Phoenix Country Club. And Peach, I'm giving you a year. You start training for the 5K now, and we'll raise a bunch of money for colon cancer research.
I was going to say it would be a great cause. It would unironically be a great use of our time.
Yeah. How many times in recorded human history have the words colon and fun appeared in sequence back to back? The Colon Fun Run? What a sequence of words that is.
I mean, I don't know if that's actually what it's called.
Well, that's what you
I'm Michael Scott, Fun Run Rabies Awareness Race for the Cure.
Rabies Awareness.
What does he eat before the run that he just like gets bad cramps in that episode?
I don't even remember. The Meredith Palmer Rabies Awareness Race for the Cure.
PJ,
Bernie,
do you know who's the longest odds in this tournament? I just pulled up the odds.
There are odds?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it like tag ridings?
Paul Stankowski's 100-1, but he's not the longest shot. There's somebody who sits around 200 to 250 to 1.
Let me get a field pulled up. Give us some other humorous odds here.
Bernie, what's Bernie? Because Bernie's got to win to keep up his streak. He hasn't won
in
yet
a row or whatever.
It's like 18 to 1. He's maybe
defending
like
champ.
10th, 12th.
I can't even get like a field here.
There's one member of the field is a complete on a long shot island here.
Oh my god!
Well, I gotta figure out where the field list is first.
We've done this podcast for like 7 years.
The
Every
thing
episode
is, this
I
could
think
be
Andy
anybody.
Schwab Cup.
Who is
Ricardo
it?
Gonzalez is 50 to 1. Nowhere near this guy.
Here we go.
No, Ricardo Gonzalez is a good player. I would.
I can never remember.
All right, I got the field up. Give me a second here to look through here.
This is great podcasting.
It's not. It can't. Well,
Doug Barron? How about Doug Barron?
No, Doug Barron's good.
Doug Barron. Didn't he have like 2 broken wrists? He's on his
There's only 36 guys in this field.
That's why somebody being 200 to 1 is honestly ridiculous.
Michael Wright?
Nope. Not either one of those. Michael Wright's about 80 to 100 to 1. You got somebody you can get double the odds.
Where are these at?
God,
Joseph.
Many different books.
Oh.
The Junkman, Freddie Jacobson?
Oh God.
No.
He's in
Freddie's 18 to 1.
How about Tommy Gainey sneaking in here?
No, Tommy Gainey's the last man in, but you have to imagine I feel like he's probably up there on the list.
Yeah.
Tim O'Neill's 35 on the list of 36 players. It
is Tim Petrovic.
Right? Oh.
There's no chance of winning this tournament, according to the betting markets. PJ is 250 to 1 value town.
There's only 36 players in the field. He earned his way in.
Dude, to be completely honest, 250 to 1 in a 36-man field. I think that's worth a sprinkle.
Where would you even bet this, though?
I don't know. I might have to go back to Vegas. That was I was running up and down the strip trying to let somebody bet top fives that week, and they wouldn't let us. But we were hot.
I
Tim
mean,
Petrovic wasn't bad in his day.
Tommy Gainey could start his charge of his champions killing charge here.
Yeah, slaughtering the champions tour once and for all. You guys
Do you think
remember
you can make
Drazen
money?
Petrovic?
Do you think you could make money betting Champions Tour matchups, just going to the range and seeing who's super tight?
Yeah, or like which guy is like, I just came back from a 3-week vacation somewhere. I think you could clean up if you went to every Champs Tour event. There's no way Vegas is like really dialed in here.
How much can you actually bet?
It was kind of like last year when Ernie was in Portugal for like the 2 weeks before the finals, designing his course, and he showed up like 2 days beforehand, and he was the number one player, and he stunk. And it was like, well, you could use some, deductive reasoning on why that might be.
Didn't care. That's pretty good. Oh, Champions Tour odds. Quick news. The Golf Channel Games rosters are out. PJ had this first, but he kept it under wraps instead of reporting.
He abided by embargo.
I didn't keep it under wraps. I shared them.
Not publicly.
Not for
the public good.
JLM. Are you excited about the Golf Channel Games?
I feel like I pay attention to things very closely. I couldn't tell you about anything about the Golf Channel Games. Saw the teams get released. Does not excite me.
I mean, we have a bubble for alt golf. Let's just be clear about something. Like the Skins game, TGL. I think one of them, some of it's good, some of it probably won't work. I don't know. I think it's an interesting competition. That some of the games, the actual
what's the format?
Skills. It's lengthy, which I don't have time to go back and look at it. It's all sorts of.
It's like
stuff.
The All-Star Game skills challenge, essentially.
Yes. Use 2 clubs from this. It's a lot. It's like 4 different things.
It could be cool.
What's that?
Sure, could be fine.
It's mid-December.
Intrigued.
Well, the Keegan stopper is involved, so it could be anything.
Who's the Keegan stopper?
Luke Donald.
Oh,
Scouts Consulting on the other team.
Oh my God. Come on. Rory's team is Shane Lowry. That's a shocker. Houghton Lee and Luke Donald. Scotty Scheffler's team is Deputy Sam. So we've got the sheriff and Deputy Sam on his team. Maybe they should show up in police cars or in uniform. Luke Clanton and Keegan Bradley. Those are your 2 teams for the Golf Channel Games, which we'll talk about in November, maybe. And then last but not least, on news, we have more PGA Tour events. We have an Asheville Biltmore Championship coming to Asheville, North Carolina, which would be the second new fall event we've had announced here in the last few weeks.
What course is it at?
It is at the Cliffs at Walnut Cove, which just sounds so made up, 1990s. The Cliffs at Walnut Cove, Jack Nicklaus designed golf course in Asheville, the Biltmore Championship. They press release said the first PGA Tour event since 1942. As Josh Carpenter noted, that was 26 years before the tour was formed. So back to Asheville we go. So we've had the good in Austin, and now Asheville.
Those are cool places to have events.
I agree. It seems like we might lose Napa though. Napa and Jackson, the Sanderson, are maybe on the deathbed. Cord not fully pulled yet, but
it's probably okay.
I mean, does any of it matter? Maybe, maybe not. Asheville, Austin seems like a cool place to go in the fall, but that's your news. Anything else we want to talk about on this Wednesday night with the boys? Anything?
We got the boys. JLM, how are you feeling about Danny Dimes these days?
Better than I feel about Arch Manning.
Ooh.
But not amazing.
I watched that whole game on the plane. He was awful. I mean, they effectively took the ball out of his hand in the second half. They just handed it off every play.
It's just nice being the only person on this screen right now that has a decent football team. So I'll gloat for all of 2025.
I mean, Lamani, you guys Colts haven't beaten anyone of any real substance.
Whatever. The Colts are way ahead of anybody else's team on this podcast. So
what are you talking about?
We're Bears beating some teams.
What about the Bears?
Neutral field Colts would absolutely smoke the Bears.
Well,
Is
that's
there a
'cause we don't have
rivalry
a
there?
defense. We have a better quarterback.
Border war, meeting Gary, duke it out.
Yeah,
Border
play the game
war?
at Lost Marsh.
So you'd rather have Dimes than Caleb?
For this year, yeah.
I mean, and maybe next, and the year after that. Who knows? We'll see.
Long term, yeah, maybe not.
Okay.
How did you enjoy your first weekend living in the Sauce Gardner experience? Did you enjoy the tweets? Did you enjoy everything that comes with your new territory?
I'm happy to have Sauce. PJ, the more connected our teams can be, we sent you some stuff back. I'm happy to share in the Jets experience a little bit.
Well, the problem is I needed the Falcons to win that game. Thank you, Michael Penix, for not coming through. But oh well.
I got a question for the boys. When are we getting our next lunch?
People need to
question.
send some submissions our way. Hook us up.
We need to. I mean, our outreach
people need
is,
to do the work for
No,
it.
no,
Guys. Why don't you guys go
I'm
find
not
some good
saying
lunch
that.
dates?
God.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying we had made outreach that went unanswered. We efforted, and we're back at the drawing board.
These Gen Zs, send us who
Yeah.
you want to do the work for me.
Look what we've done for Cameron Young. Look what we did for him. We'll see in upcoming
that's a
elections what we
fact.
did for Shapiro, for Josh Shapiro. Like I think there's a real boost to coming on the show, so people should do the outreach.
You can't overstate what we've done for Cameron Young.
All right, dream lunch with the boys. Guess.
I think we already did it.
Give me five. Give me
Jordan
five.
Hudson.
Five
Jordan
dream
Hudson is
guess.
number one for me.
Who is?
Jordan Hudson, Bill Belichick's girlfriend, number one for me. PJ,
Would you ask her about golf? She play? What's her handicap?
maybe a little, not a ton of golf talk on that one.
Okay.
Oh God. I mean,
Todd Lewis, David Duval.
Phil. I would love to. I would welcome Phil on lunch with the boys. We could discuss anything he'd like to discuss.
Clear the air.
Anything he wants.
All right.
Phil is a dream.
What about Sauce Gardner?
I think we have plenty to talk about. I think we have plenty to discuss.
PJ and I discussed balancing things out a little bit. Ron DeSantis has been big on golf Twitter recently, and we did Shapiro. So
Really?
Oh, have you not
yeah.
seen this? Ron DeSantis has a lot of golf tweets.
a lot of golf.
I don't know
tweets.
if it's somebody on his staff doing it or what, but Ron DeSantis is in the golf Twitter burnerverse for
We
sure.
were thinking just hitting him with
Yes.
really hard architecture questions.
DeSantis. What's he doing? What's he do now? Does he have a title?
I think he's still the governor of Florida.
Oh, okay. Honestly,
I'm
I
pretty
haven't
sure.
kept up. I understand.
I think I'm
Thought
not
he
like
was out of it.
1,000% sure
Okay.
on that, but I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're we discussed some lunch recently. We're ready to go. We're hoping 2026 big year for lunch.
I
God,
think
big
we
year
saw
for Cam Young.
DeSantis at a TGL, didn't we? Weren't we up close a little bit with DeSantis at the TGL thing?
I think so.
Am I misremembering that? I don't know.
I just went over that Twitter page. I see no golf tweets. I see some fishing tweets.
Lost you.
Oh no. We
Lost
might have
his
lost
internet
Andy.
in the Airbnb. He's got bad pillows and bad internet over at the Airbnb. Hey, Joseph.
Bad pillows, bad internet.
That's right. How do you feel about Texas being the first team out of the playoff at this moment?
We're not good.
It's
Yeah. We're gonna get. I think
Georgia.
I want to hold out optimism, but we're not. It's not a good football team.
It's kind of insane. I don't know. I have no anti-Texas ill will or harbor. Like it's just, I don't know. Kentucky, Mississippi State. I don't know. Maybe they beat Georgia and then they deserve it. I don't know. We'll see. It's been interesting. First team out. SEC got a lot of teams. All right. Anything else to bat around? The boys? All right. Andy, go get some sleep. Go watch I'm
not getting sleep. I'm watching
with your
maybe the best
substandard
team in
pillows.
the country play hoops.
If you could spare a minute and a few pieces of change, you could sign up for an event at Bel Air. Getting this one in at the wire, PJ. Keep
Twice.
Will happy. You got a spare minute here on your Wednesday. Just sign right up. thefriedegg.com/events. Go to Bel Air. Its West Course is a Donald Ross original, renovated by Jason Straka and Dana Fry. Is arguably the best course on the Gulf Coast of Florida. That's a lot of qualifiers there. And arguably, too. I mean,
Arguably.
All right. Best Gulf Coast. I don't know. We'll have to do some auditing there. It's a good course, though. Great course. Amazing green complexes.
The best course.
And the amazing water views down there in the top
Florida.
Tampa area. So, Bel Air. Go there. Fresh Prince of Bel Air down in Tampa. Fried Egg Golf or thefriedegg.com/events. All right. That does it for this Wednesday episode. We will talk to you on Friday. Might be coming Friday morning. We'll see. Talk to you then.